like you, the Institute would be screwed.
Hey.
How we doing on the
Okay,
hunt
boss.
for Eddie's tapes?
Hey.
What's up?
I guess he's got your beat.
Some of the valuable stuff.
Hard to believe that river's still glowing after all these years. And that people are willing to drink that shit.
celebrating a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka-Cola and refreshingly patriotic Nuka-Cola Victory. Or for those separate for a timeless fruit-based beverage. They take a little. It took almost 2 years to perfect the formula. But in late 2044, this developer he dreamt of a delicious sauce that would provide energy, focus, and 120% of the recommended daily value of sugar. Do not consume Nuka-Cola Dark or planning on becoming pregnant. Do not operate motor vehicles or heavy machinery. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste. And just look at that amazing patented blue glow. Hey, Mom and Dad, are you ready for a night out on the town? Then pick up an ice cream in the dark and experience the most thirst-quenching flavors of alcohol. And now for a special surprise.
Mags and William are strict as far as possible.
There's nothing I hate more.
You sure you want to bother with that?
good thing about being sent outside? No.
Shank.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Whoa there. I haven't decided yet.
Well, then let me help you make up your mind. Because it's a damn good idea. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that. But look, you're the overboss. You decide you want to sweet-talk the poor sods we're gonna be dealing with instead of filling them full of lead. That's up to you. But I can't change the fact that you're gonna have to run some people out of their homes so we can give them to the gangs. No one said being boss was gonna be easy. Now, you just say if this is something you're ready to move on.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common. All I'm looking for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to, and the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
So, what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there, so I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Let's discuss this later.
Up to you, boss. I'm not going anywhere.
Hi there. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a full set...
Guns, hats, and whores. My kind of place.
Remember to show your park admission stub to get half off an order of Nuka fries at Cappy's Cafe in Nuka Town, USA.
Hard to believe that river's still glowing after all these years. And that people are willing to drink that shit.
Anything in here? Hey, this might be worth your time.
Nice. Yes. Got it. Hey,
Need something from me?
over here.
You're the overboss. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, all right.
Heads up.
Yeah, what's up?
Move here.
Yep, okay.
Go check that out.
No can do, boss. From here? No, boss, I can't do that.
Here.
Sure thing. You're the overboss. If there's anything else, just say the word.
Heads up.
Sounds like a plan.
Head over there. Go there.
Okay. That's way out of my reach.
Wait there.
I'll be here when you need me.
Come on.
Sure thing. I don't see how I can get there.
Look alive.
You're the overboss. That's it? Huh, boss?
You'd better keep
alive.
your mouth shut about this place. Don't trust anyone.
Nothing else. Yeah.
There.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey,
Say the word, boss.
move out.
Yep. Okay. Okay, boss. I will
Hey.
do whatever you need.
Over there.
I can mean that.
Get move there.
Sure thing.
Look alive, Gage.
You okay, boss?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
So you ready to get this show on the road, boss?
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land? or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
I'm gonna need some time to think about it.
Of course. I'll be here.
Hey, Shank.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The pack.
Sure. I'll get a stake on a string or something.
Gotta let the dogs run around every once in a while, huh?
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place, but the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first settlement?
I'm ready.
Good. So, want to give me another target? Or maybe change up the job?
Let's do a different target.
You got it. So,
Hope I don't have to head back out there anytime soon.
Hey, is the baddest man.
Sure. Let's take a look.
My pleasure.
The boss comes calling. What's your...
Not interested.
Whatever you...
Got plenty of supplies for you, boss.
I'll take a look, sure.
Right away, boss.
Sure, I'm here to train, but I'm not letting my...
I suppose everything's got its uses, but that... I don't know, boss.
I think you missed a spot, Scab. Sweep that patch again.
Please, just leave me alone. I'm doing my best, okay?
Hey, you shoot my help and you're gonna be the one catching that. You got that tough guy?
Just
Boss,
having a little
someone's
fun,
coming
Randy.
through the gauntlet.
Keeping the kid
Go
on
see
his
French.
toes.
He'll tell you
I
what to
don't
do.
give a mole rat's ass how many raiders there are. In here,
Came a long
my
way to see
bar
this.
and my room.
There we go.
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part.
Thirsty work running the park. Don't you worry, sweetheart. I got you covered.
Let's see what you got.
You bet.
Hey.
Work hard, play hard. That's the ring.
You know, I'm not convinced pack members aren't just pharaohs someone threw in a stupid outfit. They certainly smell the part. You're gonna attack him, right?
You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices will get you killed. You really should rethink where you stand.
I heard you were looking for me.
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's in the gauntlet. Looks like a real tough one, too. What happens next is up to you. You can take him on yourself in the arena, or I can make sure our little rat never gets out of the maze.
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a Raiders' respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
We'd all consider
Luck, it's been real busy lately. Guess things are going well.
Mason earned his place at the top.
collar's get damned hot.
Working hard to keep the place nice and clean for you and the other raiders, just like always.
What are the other guys gonna do?
You're lucky Nish is in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
You're the new overboss, right? You sure made an example out of Coulter.
And you are?
Impressed. I've never seen anyone survive in cola cars for more than a minute. Of course, you did have a little help. Gage was the one that clued you in. Yeah, I know all about it. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. I think Coulter got exactly what he deserved.
Good. Then you and I won't have a problem.
As long as you run these gangs the way they were meant to be run, we'll never have a problem. With Coulter running the show, business was starting to dry up. Now that you're here, I'm betting everyone stands to make a lot more money. Speaking of which, I'm hoping you're here to spend a little bit of your own at the Nuke-cade.
Sure, why not? This place looks like fun.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah, all of the amusements and games around you are working thanks to yours truly. I'm the only one that can take them apart and put them back together again. If I go, then it's only a matter of time before they fall apart. And all the cute little prizes you can win? Yeah, you can thank me for those too.
Prizes? I like the sound of that.
Well then, step right up and I'll explain how you can win some. Every game in the Nuke-cade still takes the original pre-war tokens. Just slot one into the machine and you're off. If your score is high enough, the machine will kick out a bunch of tickets which you can redeem at a prize terminal for all sorts of goodies.
Please tell me you sell the tokens.
Of course I do. But that isn't the only way you can get them. You can also get tokens from the pre-war token machines in the Nuke-cade. But they only take pre-war money. And if you look around the parks hard enough, I'm betting you'll find a few here and there. I'll tell you what, just to officially welcome you to Nuka World, here's a token to get you started.
How about 3? Yeah, as a gift to welcome the new overboss.
Sure, why not? May as well start off with you on the right foot. Well, I guess that's it. If you need anything, you just let me know. Oh, don't forget to take this with you, boss. That way you can't say I never did you any favors.
Don't leave anything behind.
Sweet.
Help.
My dad handles the business. Just work. If you're looking to trade, go find my husband. Otherwise, get off our property.
Careful now. Don't want any trouble. If you're here to trade, fine. Else, I suggest you move along.
You and your family live alone out here?
That's right. Don't get any ideas. Monique and I were gunners back in the day. We can handle ourselves better than most.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what we got.
Watch yourself. We don't trust strangers around here.
Tickets, please.
I'll buy a ticket. How much?
Tickets may be purchased for 60. Those without line. Situation normal. Law and order has been restored. Tickets, please.
I'm an employee. I get in for free.
Enjoy your visit to the Grantchester Mystery Mansion. Kicking or spray painting the animatronic models is prohibited. Remember to purchase a memento of your visit to the...
The story of the Grantchester Mystery Mansion begins with Morticia and Hannibal Morticia
don't have the key.
Dies giving birth to their only child, Lucy. Hannibal never wanted a child and resents the young girl for the near death of his wife. Please proceed to the next room. No shoving or pushing. Disruption
Can't pick this.
will result in being removed from the Grantchester Mystery Mansion.
No way to pick this.
Damn! I understand.
Only opens with a key.
As a young child, Lucy proves difficult for her elderly parents. In this very room, her mother read her stories by Shelley and Poe and histories of the Borgias. With no friends to speak of, she would capture small animals.
Check it out.
No friggin' way.
Their skins
Move
were
out.
found
The
nailed
overboss.
to the undersides
Over
of
there.
the furniture.
Yeah, all right.
Guests are not allowed to remove items as souvenirs. Please proceed. Morticia was soon convinced her daughter was possessed. Hannibal
Hey.
Sounds like a... plan.
He could beat the evil out of her.
I'm starting to get angry.
Morticia could play every morning a ghostly she persuaded him to do fire noises to drive the spirits from it. We are not responsible for injury. Morticia's psychic insisted that Lucy could be saved by driving out her evil spirits. Rooms such as this one were built to confuse the spirits, making it more difficult for them to find.
Don't have the key.
One morning, Hannibal came in here to find a doll that looked suspiciously like him, swinging from a noose. Climbing on the ceiling furniture is strictly
Approach
prohibited.
and identify yourself.
Please proceed to the next room.
Citizens will not be harmed.
Hannibal's face quit when Lucy put the mice in the stew. This is also where Lucy first attempted to kill her parents by poisoning the disease. Hannibal walked with a cane after that. Lucy quickly learned to stay out of range of his swing. Guests are asked to refrain from using the kitchen spoons as swords and dueling with them. Please proceed to the next room.
Heads up.
More than happy to hold all the expensive stuff.
As we pass back through the parlor, notice the stairway going nowhere. This was yet another attempt by
Only opens with a key.
the evil spirits possessing her daughter. It is not permitted. Madame Scarlata conducted seances in this room for Morticia in an attempt to drive the evil spirits from her daughter. Lucy would sit in the room above this one and knock on the ceiling during seances. Madame Scarlata once accused the little girl of trying to push her down the stairs. There is no need to be
Can't
scared.
pick this.
Modern science has proven that ghosts are not real and seances are fake. When the Grandmaster Mystery Mansion was sold at auction, several trick candles were found here.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning
In this
search.
room, you will see the collected short time on
Hope there's something
Do not be alarmed.
What child would not want to play with a toy boning knife like the one Lucy used to skin small animals? For adults, functional replicas are available. When you are done
That's it.
please proceed to the next room. After impaling his foot with a rusty spike that was mysteriously driven into his shoe, Hannibal came to Lucy's room to punish her for the prank. We'll never know for sure how it happened, but he was found with a pair of
Got it.
driven through his eye and into his brain. Lucy claimed she was holding them in self-defense as he tried to beat her with his cane. She said he tripped and fell onto the scissors. When asked why his fingers had all been cut off, she replied that it was so he couldn't hold the cane again. Lucy's mother was found dead in the master bedroom with a cloth doll stuffed in her mouth.
Would need the key. Don't have the key.
Wrists had rope burns, but no ropes were ever found. Lucy insisted that the doll was solely responsible because Morticia wouldn't give her a kiss goodnight. Lucy was committed to an asylum. On her 18th birthday, she escaped. 9 days later,
No way to pick this.
she was found hanging in the attic, dead from an apparent suicide. Please proceed to the next room.
What? Let's do this! Grantchester!
Bingo.
Grantchester is mine! I could do this all day. I can do this all day.
Nice.